Welcome back to the show. We got a great one lined up. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, $3.83 trillion market cap for crypto. The market is off by 4.6%, but we are still knocking on $4 trillion's door, and it'll happen soon enough, I imagine. Looking right now, Bitcoin 104,000 plus, Ethereum 3,800 plus. It was over 4,000 yesterday. XRP at the number 3 spot. $2.54. Now, we're off by 5.1 at the moment in the 24, but we're still up 6.7 on the 7-day. Looking at the range of price between 247 and 267. We have a chart you are going to love before we get out of here today. Let's get started right here. Ladies and gentlemen, XRP Las Vegas, did you get your early bird price already? Your early Christmas gift? Don't miss this thing. We have already sold damn near the amount of tickets we sold last year. It's just now 3 weeks since we've been selling. This is going to sell out, I can tell you this. And it's going to be an incredible, incredible conference. It is going to have so many new faces and relevant faces from years past that are going to blow your mind. You will not want to miss this conference.
Hello, Las Vegas! You guys having fun?
XRP Las Vegas 2025, May 30th and 31st at the MGM Grand. Early bird discount tickets are closing soon. You want to lock in. 2025 is looking like a big year for XRP. Celebrate the journey with the XRP family in Las Vegas, May 30th and 31st. 2 great days exploring the evolution of finance and Web3. Discounts closing soon. Get your tickets now.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting exciting. I have meetings daily with companies that want to be at XRP Las Vegas, and it is so exciting talking to every single one of them, and they all are coming. It's unbelievable. Get your ticket today. Oh, my gracious. And here's some other great news right here. Anti-Bitcoin SEC Commissioner Caroline Crenshaw, who, by the way, has been cited by Stuart Alderati and others as worse than Gary Gensler on crypto, will not be renominated to her position after the Senate Banking Committee cancels the vote. Thanks to reporting from Eleanor Terrett on this one. Take a listen to Senator Haggerty from Tennessee. Come on in and tell us what's going on, Senator Haggerty.
We just found out that Sherrod Brown has taken down his second attempt to put one of the totally toxic nominees onto the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission. She's the person that pushes for DEI, climate activism. This was a last-minute bad faith effort to come back and make our capital markets less competitive than ever. We blocked it today. We're winning today. The American people spoke on the 5th of November, and people are listening here in Washington. I want to congratulate my friend and our incoming chairman, Tim Scott, for his leadership. Great work on this, Tim. I look forward to seeing America's capital markets strong again.
No doubt about it. A big win. I tell you right now, no doubt about it, a very big win. And will you listen to this? This is from Fox, and they're talking about Ripple's new stablecoin, but they don't quite understand it. God bless them. And any of you remember back in the day when the internet was being born to the consumer, Bryant Gumbel, who was on a morning show, very popular morning show, made the infamous line of the internet, who's going to use that? And laughed it off. And that's why I say the new Bryant Gumbels of the Internet of Value, stable coins are not crypto. Happy Tuesday, even though it's Wednesday.
Ripple, a new stable coin backed by the US dollar, now available to trade. Would you use Ripple to pay for things?
It's not going to do much for retail, and it likely won't be integrated into the payment economy for some time, if ever. At first, it might be best for facilitating cross-border payments. Think institutional support, since it is a stable coin. It has a one-to-one backing with the U.S. dollar. That allows it to essentially bridge the gap between digital asset and traditional finance. It could be seen as attractive to banks and businesses involved in cross-border payments and remittances. It allows for a faster settlement time. I was talking to Eleanor Terrett. She knows everything crypto here at Fox Business. She says if you look at Ripple's advisory board, you have bigwigs on there like the former FDIC chair, Sheila Bair, so they're looking to add legitimacy to it.
Mike, I just don't see cryptos as a medium of exchange. You know, we're not going to buy and sell things with crypto.
We've talked about it for years that Bitcoin would be used that way. It hasn't as of yet. It's still managed to go up, but I don't see a world at any time soon where we're using that to buy and sell things.
Oh, boy. Boy, isn't that something. Here's a video of that RLUSD never being used to buy things, being used to buy a McDonald's hash brown. And I'm just going to fast forward it here. The guy's using RLUSD, a card with RLUSD on it. He just didn't want to see the private information he has. And he scans and literally buys a McDonald's hash brown.
Sí, señorita.
There you have it. So, so much for the, if they'll ever use it. On the very day it was launched, this gentleman goes, puts RLUSD on his card, probably from his exchange, and then goes and uses that card to buy a McDonald's hash brown. What in the world? These people don't know what they're saying. Nonetheless, let's take a look at this. Anders puts this forth, and I absolutely love this. To make this as simple as possible from the Trump administration's perspective, remember, they have made some promises for crypto, making America a crypto leader. He is the first crypto president, and he was not during his first term. He's also made promises of no capital gains on U.S. crypto companies and tokens. He says here, Bitcoin is not a U.S. crypto. Ethereum is definitely not a U.S. crypto. XRP is a U.S. crypto, the largest one. Yes, I know crypto assets are decentralized, but the largest holder of XRP is a U.S. company. XRP was designed by American software developers residing in the U.S. Ripple is also expanding U.S. dollar, usage around the world, and has created a next-generation cross-border payment system that has to follow U.S. sanctions and banking laws. Nothing would make more sense than Ripple and XRP being a U.S. secret weapon that other countries would also get behind. Funny how the last U.S. SEC administration gave Ethereum and Bitcoin free pass while going after XRP. You know, this is a remarkable point, and I add this post to it as well. This is a World Economic Forum member saying President Trump is considering a strategic national reserve of American cryptocurrencies. Take a listen. We followed this guy before. This guy is a World Economic Forum member. Sean says, breaking, according to sources close to Trump's transition team, President Trump is considering building a strategic national reserve of American cryptocurrencies such as XRP, HBAR next to Bitcoin. President Trump reportedly believes that these are American commodities that must be supported by the U.S. government in order to make the United States the world's crypto capital. This comes after news that Hedera and Ripple will be involved in digitizing the U.S. government's infrastructure for elections and banking. A few days ago, the president's son, Eric Trump, confirmed that his father is planning to remove taxes on American crypto. Trump wants the U.S. to dominate cryptocurrency industry and essentially create a S&P 500-style 10-year bull cycle. And I think he can do it. And remember, this isn't just anybody. This is Sean, a member of the World Economic Forum. And here is Stephen McClurg from Canary Capital. Take a listen to what he says as he brings up the Ripple and XRP ETF.
I'm still holding on to that price target. Hopefully we get there. But really, the bigger news isn't just price. The bigger news is actually all the enterprise solutions that are going to come out of this presidency. So it's not just Bitcoin. We've got Ripple that's building a stable coin that launches on Tuesday. We've got HBAR that's launching enterprise solutions. We've got Litecoin that is converting their chain to be able to.
So you see there is going to be a wave of ETFs coming as well. And think of the power that the ETFs we've seen have for Bitcoin and Ethereum, honestly, right? Not the same as Bitcoin, but still a huge demand nonetheless. Wait for XRP and other assets that have real utility inside the financial system and watch this upward pressure happen in demand for this asset. I tell you, it's super exciting to me. Andre Casterman from XDC saying this: former global head of corporate and trade markets at Swift has described, and he's also at XDC, has described that Ripple USD stablecoin as a game changer for cross-border payments. This is amazing right here, ladies and gentlemen. And he goes on to say, corporates and small medium enterprises, SMEs, will be the first ones to love it. Working capital lenders will extend the faster settlement benefits to their SME clients. This is, I tell you, and think of it. I mean, will we see RLUSD on XDC as well? Because there's talk now about having RLUSD from Charles Hoskinson on Cardano. Take a listen to this.
Just a little bit about real USD. It'd be nice to see that become multi-chain, because I think it is a real competitor for Circle and Tether, and they bring a lot to the table. And it's about time that we have proper competitors in the marketplace, because these monopolies are creating a lot of issues for tons of different projects. For example, Cardano is a nearly $40 billion ecosystem, and Circle refuses to deploy on our chain. It's not for a lack of asking. And if they did deploy, there would be hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars of USDC created. It'd make them a lot of money. But for some reason, they choose not to do that. And so it's really nice that we have a third option that's starting to enter in, that's regulated by the NYDFS, with wonderful partners like Bitstamp and Bullish and MoonPay and others. And I look really forward to seeing if we can find a way to get that into the Cardano ecosystem and for that to go multi-chain. You see, XRP is waking up. And one of the things about XRP is that it's going to start talking to not just the legacy TradFi world, but through smart contracts and bridges, it's going to start talking to the rest of the cryptocurrency industry. And there is enough functionality in XRP, just like Bitcoin, where there can be different DeFi layers that come in. And you already see this with the Flare interaction and actually the escrow account capability that the Ledger has. I think there's a path to get like Midnight smart contracts, Ethereum smart contracts, and other things. And if they're going to enter the DeFi space, which is a multi-trillion-dollar space, you kind of do need a stable coin. And so this is kind of future-proofing, and I think it's a lot of great wisdom and foresight on Brad's side and Dave's side to bring this functionality into the ecosystem, and it's really going to help grow XRP to the next level.
I really do believe he's got it right here. And when you talk about connecting these different chains, we're already launched on Ethereum network as well as the XRP Ledger. It only makes sense that you create a situation where these other networks can also use RLUSD as well. This is getting very good, ladies and gentlemen. And add on to what we've just gone over to this phrase: early next year, Ripple Payments will use RLUSD to facilitate global payments on behalf of its enterprise customers. Now, which, by the way, are doing $70 billion in payment flows currently right now. So imagine that scaling very quickly with the use of RLUSD to help it all. XRP has held over $2 for a long time now, maybe even longer than it ever has in its history. Imagine what it will do once real USD is used to facilitate global payments with Ripple's enterprise customers early next year. I can't help but be bullish myself. That's where I'm at here. Then you add in this. You think the real USD is the only thing we're going to see on the XRP Ledger and other networks? Stablecoin bills. This is from the Hong Kong Monetary Authority right here, which aims to establish a regulatory regime for issuers of fiat-referenced stablecoins in Hong Kong, was just introduced to the Legislative Council. And does anyone remember when Ripple's James Wallace was at a high-level roundtable in Hong Kong featuring industry leaders from Hong Kong Monetary Authority and the Bank of International Settlements? There he is. Right there. Right there. You know, this is the kind of stuff that I just absolutely love following. Because I do expect to see stablecoins and CBDCs to represent the other sovereign money of the world. And eventually stablecoins that represent gold and oil and so on and so on. That's why I'm so excited. Because the moment we're moving through right now is exactly why I'm here. And taking a look at this from Egrad Crypto, first let's read the post. This is a great post. A half pump could lead to $27. As promised, here's a detailed breakdown of XRPs across 5 key time frames, providing a crystal clear outlook on its next move using Fibonacci channel chart, a monthly, weekly, 3-day, daily, and 8-hour to 2-hour. And he says here, Fibonacci channels are a game changer. They reveal key support and resistance levels, potential trend reversals, and precise price targets. The 75-cent zone was my critical price expansion target, and now XRP has penetrated the Fibonacci channel 0.236, which is incredibly bullish. Closing the monthly candle above 0.236 will be the ultimate green light to target Fibonacci channel 0.382. This move could unlock the path towards a major rally. Now let's take a look at this. Here's the 0.236, right? And getting up over that 0.382, I believe he said, right? Yeah, the ultimate green light target 0.382. So going back to this, your 0.382 is right here, right? So there you have it. So the 236 is where we're at, the $2 mark. We're above it. Getting above the 0.382 will get a real bullish signal for him. And that makes sense to me also. So we're not far from that right in here. And then you look at some of these targets we've already hit, like the first target, the second one. Not even going to talk about the third one it touched at the top of the channel. But look at, or the blue one, I should say. And then the third one here. So if we look at the relative lines that it's touched, these 2 green lines, top one, it went above it. Top one went above it. And then here on the third touch, it went just below the first green line, but above that red line. So just above the 0.5 for the third one, and above both green lines for the first 2, which is 0.618, 0.702, which would give us between the red line and the green line inside of the larger channel here, we're looking at a range of $13 to $44. Should we just see XRP repeat what it has already done 3 times before? That's where we're at today. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. We're going into the Freedom Zone, and I'm telling you, you're going to want to come with us today. Digperspectives.com. Click the Freedom Zone. It's a great way to support the channel, and we appreciate each and every one of you to do. I tell you, you get all your videos, daily videos, with no Google ads. Then we do some extra content for you as well that we know we can't touch on regular channel because of censorship. Not every platform is like X these days, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a sad commentary to say so. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. We're going into the Freedom Zone. Come on in. Welcome back.